Welcome to Getting Started with Serena Business Manager. I'm Hurricane, and I'm glad you've joined us on this learning path. This is the second video course in the series for designers of Serena Business Manager process apps. In this course, Navigating SBM Composer, we will understand what SBM Composer is and how to successfully navigate in the interface. So, let's get started. Serena Business Manager includes a set of tools for creating, deploying, managing, and using process apps. First, we will introduce the SBM Composer tool. This tool will enable us to create and deploy a custom application that can be used to enforce, track, and report on a business process. The figure below shows the start page. From the start page, you can access documentation, training, and support resources. Explorer filters can be used to limit the types of elements shown in the App Explorer. Parts of the interface, such as the editor and palette, may change depending on the type of element that is selected. The figure below shows how the interface changes when an application workflow is selected. Now, let's talk a little about the SBM Composer. After completing this video, you should be able to navigate the SBM Composer interface. Let's look at that interface now. We are currently viewing a process app named Incident Management. Many of the elements are dynamic and will adapt to the task at hand. Go ahead and click the File tab. The File menu includes a list of essential commands such as New, Open, Import, Save, and Composer options. This is where you begin to select a process app or to change options. If you haven't already, click the File tab. The Explorer pane shows all the elements of a process app in a tree display. You may view the entire tree or just portions of it by selecting a filter below. Select a filter to show just the portion of the navigation tree you're interested in. Click the Visual Design button. The Visual Design filter will display all the forms, images, visual styles, and even JavaScripts used in your process app. This is where you create the forms for users to interact with the states and transitions of your workflow. The center of the screen dynamically displays an editor appropriate for the design element that is selected in the Explorer. In this case, we selected the Visual Design filter, so we are viewing the Forms editor. This area can also display several design parts from the Explorer in separate tabs. Click the Employee object. The Property editor shows the details of the element you have selected in the editor above. Click the Workflow Design button. Several editors provide a palette specifically designed for what is being edited. Since we are now viewing a workflow in the editor, we see the Workflow palette. Please click the Design tab. Dynamic ribbons combine the functions of a menu and a toolbar. Each editor may provide a ribbon tab specific to what is being edited. While editing a workflow, the Design ribbon tab has changed to display functions relevant to the task. Click the Deployment tab. The Deployment ribbon tab provides quick access to functions for validating, publishing, and deploying your app to an environment. Click the Home tab. The Home ribbon tab remains displayed to provide high-level functions at all times. The Quick Access toolbar contains frequently used commands such as Save, Undo, and Redo. Click the Start Page link. The Start page provides access to learning and support resources. The SBM Composer user guide is always available from the Help button. Just look for the question mark. Let's click the Help button. Click the Navigating SBM Composer tree item. Click the Working with Panels link. And now, click the Close button. Now that you have completed this topic, you should be able to comfortably navigate the SBM Composer interface. Well, that's going to do it for Getting Started with SBM, introducing and navigating the Composer. Be sure and check out the next video in this learning path, Getting Started with SBM, creating a process app. As always, check back often for more great content here on KBTV. See you around.